What is there to discuss and debate? This entire matter about Rohingyas has been settled by government policy.
We are discussing about the pending matters in Supreme Court. And when you face a challenge in your life, you have rushed to the Supreme Court for the bail. When Mr. Arnab Goswami was facing a challenge in his life, when the political opponents were filing multiple FIR in different states against Mr. Arnab Goswami, so he rushed to the Supreme Court for getting a relief from the Supreme Court. And this is not applicable for the poor Rohingya. This is not applicable for the poor people of this country.
I'm sorry. One minute. Subhash Chandranji, I have a very quick response to you.
Goswami is the citizen of the country. What are you?
I know. One minute. Mr. RP Singh, please wait. Everyone on. Mr. RP Singh, please wait. He made a reference to me. I'll reply to him. He made a reference to me. I'll reply to him. He made a reference to me, RP Singh. I'll reply to him. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. No. Mr. RP Singh, he made a reference to me, not to you. I'm replying to him. Thank you very much. No, please, sir. We're wasting time. 1 minute. Now, I was born in this country. My forefathers are from this country. Both my grandfathers are freedom fighters. Okay? I was born in Guwahati, not in Myanmar. At no age did I infiltrate into the country.
Arnab,
I am not a Rohingya.
According to me,
so I think that's the stupidest comparison that you could have made. 1 point. 1 minute. So the stupidest comparison you can make, ladies and gentlemen, that why you can go to the courts but a Rohingya can't go. Yes, because I'm a citizen of this country. Second point, Mr. Chandran, please understand. Please understand. No, 1 minute. Arey, 1 minute wait. Wait, listen to me. The stupidest argument am I a Rohingya? Is this what I have to hear today? Should people say, oh, but you have an Indian passport, why can't a Rohingya have an Indian passport? Well, because he's a Rohingya, I'm not.
I also filed a petition on
this is the limit of wokeness.
And this is pending since 2017.
I've seen woke argument. What is this argument?
And my petition on behalf of the Rohingya
one second.
Since 2017. And you don't question the wisdom or the capacity of the Supreme Court judges. They have found some prima facie case in the Rohingyas. That's why in 2017 the Supreme Court has intervened. They have issued the notice. And the matter is pending in the last
I have my view.
Years. Okay. So don't question the wisdom of the Supreme Court.
Mr. Chandran, should we hear the opposite view now? Now that I have successfully established and hopefully proven to you that I am not an illegal infiltrator in this country, I would like to hear a response from the other side. My limited point is I respect the courts tremendously. And with the highest of the respect to the courts, I am of a view as a citizen of India that there are many pending matters that come up before the courts. And don't tell me that I don't respect the legal process, because I will tell you, don't teach me the legal process, sir. I respect the legal process. 1 minute, sir. When a case was filed against me by a retired Supreme Court judge, listen, Mr. Chandran, you have to have patience to listen.
Please.
When a case was filed against me by a retired Supreme Court judge, by a retired Supreme Court judge, no less. And when the case was that on the channel that I was the editor of, by mistake, one picture went of a wrong person. The judge took offense, the case went to the Supreme Court. Don't tell me, my lawyers, the highest lawyers of the country at that time, Harish Salve, Gopal Subramaniam, stood up in the court. My plea was dismissed by saying, first put 20 crore rupees. And 20 crore rupees as some kind of a, it's what you call a collateral or something, had to be registered. And it was duly followed. And by the way, don't you dare pick up my case, because my case, when I went not to the Supreme Court, when I went to the High Court, saying these people have filed a false case against me, I was told, go back to the lower courts, come to the High Court through the due process, which I followed. So please do not try to drag my case in every case. Tomorrow you will say Arnab Goswami's case should be used to justify Rohingyas. Am I a Rohingya? I take offense to what you have said, Mr. Chandran.
They have a right.
My point is my limited. No, sir, there is a limit. You will use my case to defend every Maoist, okay? But now you'll use it to defend Rohingya is not okay, sir. My point being, it is wrong for people to take the time of the court in all cases. The Honorable Supreme Court has settled many matters. Should some matters not be in the realm of policy? That's a limited point I started with.
You.
Now, who would like to respond to that?
Right.
Swapnil wanted to make a point. I'll come back to you.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Chandran, please allow me the courtesy to talk. You see, that the thing is that the Foreigners Act comes into play. These are infiltrators, illegal immigrants. They need to be deported. They don't have a fundamental right to reside and settle in this country like you and I do. Plain and simple. We have to protect the demographic structure of the constitution of our country as per the constitution. And that is exactly what the Supreme Court is doing by hearing this case out. Should it find any amount of credibility in this, which I don't think there is. Arnab, going forward, I am sure, given the fact that there is a Citizenship Amendment Act rules that have come into play very recently, there are bound to be some litigations or some proceedings more frivolous, some genuine. And the Supreme Court will have to be very, very strict about it and levy heavy fines, which it does, heavy penalties on frivolous litigators, so that it boots these cases out like a roll call and an attendance roll call at a school and say that this is out, this is out, this is out. The other thing is, Arnab, all these, as you rightly pointed out, that these proceedings are quasi-political. Since they do not muster enough strength to argue out in the parliament, they file these bogus cases and try to defenestrate the government. The government is doing a lovely job as far as ensuring that minorities who have been persecuted outside, being Hindus, Parsis, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, not Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, etc., under the Citizenship Amendment Act can apply for quicker citizenship as per these rules here. So that is the background of this, a silent background hovering behind these kind of bogus petitions and bogus proceedings that you and I are noticing today. You have a very, very valid point that the Supreme Court needs to look at more important cases, 80,439 that you pointed out in 2023, as of 2023. That's a mind-boggling number, and many will come, with people, with citizens filing a lot of their cases as appellate courts, etc., and all of those things, or even under Article 32, which is a direct approach to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will have to come out tough on these kind of things, and the government, unfortunately, will try its best, but the opposition is not mature enough in this country. And there will be more and more of this nonsense coming.
The pressure builds up, however. The pressure builds up.
We need to speed it up.
I must concede here, Swapnil. I want to get in the others. What happens is, and one can understand that the pressure builds up.
The Supreme Court issued the notice in 2017. The matters are pending. So there is a prima facie case. Sir, being a lawyer, you should not do like this, please. The undocumented migrant workers.
I'm not saying anything to your point. I'm asking Arnab to speak. Then you can make your point. That's all I'm saying. I'm not scoffing at you.
The Supreme Court found some prima facie case in that matter. That's why the Supreme Court issued the notice. The matter is pending for more than 6-7 years.
He's on a different point altogether, Mr. Chandran. Please hear him out.